you feel your love's been taken, when you know there's something missing in the dark, you're barely hanging on.
G'day guys, my name's Dave Tran and welcome to another GuitarZero2Hero song tutorial. And by request, today I'll be teaching you how to play Flicker by Niall. Now for the basics of the song, you'll need your guitar in standard tuning and you'll need a capo on the 3rd fret of your guitar. Now if you want to master your chords back to front, then be sure to head over to GuitarZero2Hero.com to pick up my free guitar ebook. Alright, so let's jump straight into the fingerpicked intro. Now for the fingerpicking basics, your thumb will be taking care of the 6th, 5th and 4th strings, and your index, middle and ring finger will take care of the 3rd, 2nd and 1st strings respectively. And they won't play any other strings other than the ones they've been assigned to. Now we're going to start with the A-7 chord shape. So now that we have the A-7, we're going to play a 4-note picking pattern here. We'll start by plucking the 5th and the 2nd strings together, and then there's 3 notes after this that are played quickly one after the other. And those 3 strings are the 3rd string, 2nd string, and then back to the 5th string. And in total the 4-note picking pattern will sound like this with the A-7. So 5th and 2nd together, then 3rd, 2nd, 5th. And one more time. Then we're going to change positions and go to a G/B chord. Now to play that, we'll just take our index finger, put it on the 2nd fret relative to the capo of the 5th string, and our ring finger will go on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. We're going to play the exact same picking pattern that we had for the A-7. So 5th and 2nd strings together, and then 3rd, 2nd, 5th. So it'll sound like this. Then we're going to change positions again. And from our G/B, you'll just slide your index finger up 1 fret, and now your pinky will go on the 5th fret of the 2nd string relative to the capo. Now just make sure that you are leaving that 3rd string open and that your index finger isn't accidentally muting it. So we're going to play one picking pattern for this shape as well. After that one picking pattern on this position, we're then going to pluck the 5th and 2nd strings together again, and then the 3rd string that's open, and then you can lift your fretting hand now and we'll be plucking the open 4th string. And whilst your hand is open, you'll be moving to the F chord shape, which is next. So that little section is the 2nd and 5th strings together, then the open 3rd string, and then the open 4th string. And so far we have this. When we get to the F chord shape, we have a similar picking pattern as the first 3 chords, but the strings we're plucking are a little bit different. So we're now plucking the 6th and the 3rd string together to start, and then our 3 notes that we're plucking after that are the 4th string, then the 3rd string, and then back to the 6th string. So that one picking pattern sounds like this. And you're going to repeat that 4 times for this F chord. And altogether, the first line will sound like this. Now the second line of this intro is almost identical, except when we get to this F chord, you're playing it for 2 picking patterns, and then we're ending by just plucking the 6th and 3rd strings together and holding that out. So the second line of the intro will sound like this. Alright, so now let's get to the verse, and the verse has 4 lines of chords here. Before we get stuck into the chords, I'm going to teach you the strumming pattern that we're going to use basically throughout the whole song. Now the strumming pattern is really nice and easy. It just goes like this. Down, up, down, up. And in succession, down, up, 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 down, up. Now this song is in 6/8 timing, so it does have sort of that waltz feel as well. For our first line of chords, we have a C major chord, then we have an E minor. So from this C major chord, you can leave your middle finger where it is and then just take your index finger and put it on the 2nd fret of the 5th string. That's our E minor. Then we have an A minor. And finally we have G at 11. Now to play this from the A minor chord, you'll leave your index finger where it is. You'll just lift your middle and ring finger, and you'll place the ring finger on the 3rd fret of the 6th, and the middle finger goes on the 2nd fret of the 5th. And you just want to concentrate on the first 5 strings. Now that's G at 11. Now up here in the annotations, you'll see a little number above each of the chords, and that will just indicate the amount of strumming patterns that you're going to play that particular chord for. So the C is played for 4 strumming patterns, E minor for 4 strumming patterns, A minor for 2, G at 11 for 2, and then for the second line of chords we go to F major 7. So from this G at 11 shape, all you need to do is take your ring and middle finger and move them down 2 strings. So you have your ring finger on the 3rd fret of the 4th, middle finger on the 2nd fret of the 3rd, index finger is on the 1st fret of the 2nd, and the 1st string is an open string, like that. Now you definitely don't want to be hitting the 6th or 5th strings when you're strumming this F major 7 chord. That F major 7 chord is played for 4 strumming patterns, and so far the first 2 lines of chords will sound like this. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down. Now the third line of chords is exactly the same as the first line of chords, and for the fourth line of chords we have our F major 7 here, this time only for 2 strumming patterns, and then after that we go to a C/F. Now to play that, all you're doing from this F major 7 chord is lifting your middle finger, like that, and that's C/F, and you're just going to hit that chord and strum it once before the chorus kicks in. So the third and fourth line of chords together sound like this. Now we get to our chorus and we have 3 lines of chords here. For the first line of chords we have an F chord. Now this is the full F chord, not the small F chord like that. Playing that full F chord makes it sound bigger here in the chorus, and it's what Niall does as well. Then we go to a C chord for 4 strumming patterns. Then for our second line of chords we have A minor for 1 strumming pattern, G at 11 for 1 strumming pattern, then we go to C for 1 strumming pattern, then we go to our F major 7 chord for 2 strumming patterns, and then we lift our middle finger and play the C/F and let that ring out. So the first 2 lines of chords all together sound like this. Down, up, 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 down. Now if you don't want to play that pause on the C/F, then you can just continue strumming the F major 7 for 4 strumming patterns instead of 2 and then the next chord with the pause. But anyway, we repeat those first 2 lines again, and then we get to the third line of chords, which is D minor. We're going to play that for 2 strumming patterns, and then we're just going to strum it again once and hold it out. So the chorus in total will sound like this. Then we get to the break after the chorus, which is just the same as the intro. But if you don't want to play the finger picking pattern, then we can play these chords. The simple chords for this intro slash break are just A minor 7, then G slash B, then C, and then F. The first two chords for one strumming pattern, the C for two strumming patterns, and the F for four strumming patterns. So in total, the break slash intro with the chords will sound like this. And finally we get to the bridge of the song, which is really nice and easy. The first line of chords is exactly the same as the break that we just had. So A minor 7, G slash B, C for two strumming patterns, and F for four strumming patterns. That first line of chords is played through twice, and then our second line of chords is just D minor for two strumming patterns, and then another D minor, but we strum that and let it ring out. So the bridge just sounds like this. And to end the song, you just play the intro again. So now I'm going to be playing through the whole song in its entirety, and I'm going to have a vocal track on top for some context. Feel free to play this back as many times as you'd like to practice play along to and see how you go.
When you feel your love's been taken, when you know there's something missing in the dark, barely hanging on, then you rest your head upon my chest, and you feel like there ain't nothing left. I'm afraid that what we had is gone. Then I think of the star, and it echoes the spark, and I remember the magic electricity. Then I look in my heart, there's a light in the dark. Still I think of hope that you first gave to me, that I want to keep. Please don't leave. Please don't leave. When you lay there and you're sleeping, hear the patterns of your breathing, and I tell you things you never heard before. Asking questions to the ceiling, never knowing what you're thinking. I'm afraid that what we had is gone. Then I think of the star, and it echoes a spark, and I remember the magic electricity. Then I look in my heart, there's a light in the dark. Still a flicker of hope that you first gave to me, that I want to keep. Please don't leave. Please don't leave. And I want this to last. And I want this will last.
Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. Be sure to head over to GuitarZero2Hero.com to pick up my free guitar ebook. If you've enjoyed this, then hit that like button, hit subscribe, and click the notification bell so that you don't miss out on the updates. Please leave your thoughts, comments, questions, and requests below, and I'll see you guys next time on Guitar Zero to Hero. Cheers.